The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense is on the field for the first time today. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
On the set.
Off the play fake on first down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. And the Rebels come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking downfield, it's White. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Well, it's not going to show up in the stat sheet, but the offensive line did everything in their power to give the quarterback time. Ultimately, the play just didn't work out.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on third down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. So the Memphis Tigers offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They begin with a quick throw to the left. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Grab behind the line. It's Henry.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. And they pick up the first on the ground. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And he knocks the BAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Dropping back, it's White. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Memphis.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception for the very first play of the last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And the Rebels looking to run some tempo here.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the 2nd half.
Looking to throw. It's White. Caught quickly. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down. The Rebels moving quickly down the field here.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
2nd down after that previous play. Looking to throw here. With sure hands, Sanders. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Back to throw again. Grab behind the line. It's Hawkins. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Rebels will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Over the middle, it's Watkins. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. 1st and 10 now from the 20. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Hawkins. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Back to pass. It's White. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
And the defense catches a break here, Chris. That in-breaking route is wide open. Quarterback makes a really nice throw. The receiver just dropped the football and misses out on a big gain.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
Well, they go with the out route here, but they're going to be short of the sticks. I'm not sure what the plan was, but the quarterback and the receiver have to understand the situation a little bit better. Now it's 4th and short.
Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Touchdown, Ole Miss. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. Memphis has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, So this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
An explosive play flips the field and suddenly puts this offense into scoring position in enemy territory. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Same tailback, another carry. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Fighting off the defender. Enough to convert on 3rd there, so 1st down from the 12 now.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that.
Oh, and he fumbles. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside. Defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Now it's 2nd down here. Handoff to the single back. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Caught in the flat by the running back. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. It's a short completion of the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Scanning the field. It's White. Tight end makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Watkins. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Caught in the backfield. It's Sanders. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, that's another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Play action here on first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Makes the grab. Can he get there?
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught near the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He's running out of time here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Throw to the running back in the flat. Looks like Memphis will have the first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
Empty set now, 5 wide. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanted to make an adjustment before this critical down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Dump off caught by the running back. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Using his legs on the scramble. We get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the lead stays at 3 after the miss. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Rebels will kick this away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
They'll run it from the gun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Receiver makes the catch. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on 3rd down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a first down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Henry. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Finds his target, and it's complete. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. On the run, it's Henry. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time. Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front. Get a good push. You have to like that call on this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the first down.
second down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Inside the 25. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Has a path to the end zone. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. First and goal, handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line. But how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Looking to pass this time. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense really clicking. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Nice grab. It's Watkins. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And completion sets up a second down play. Quick pass, the catch is made. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Third down, this offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Can he make it to the marker? Breaking tackles. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Rebels pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Looking downfield, it's White. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties, got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down with a veteran quarterback. Shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They'll feed the back again. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Now, a 4th down.
The Rebels will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the pass falls incomplete. They tried to squeeze in a deep shot, but time running down in the 3rd quarter. Well, Kirk, Memphis has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. That's a design quarterback keeper. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Grab behind the line. It's Henry. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Coverage team brings down the returner. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Can they put together something here? Running back with the football. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry up.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Offense trying to move in the scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. And the back gets the football. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
The first down pickup tackled at the 45. And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's White.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. And they line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. You talk about confidence boosting going forward.
An important 9 yards gain there brings up just 3rd and 1. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Sanders. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. Wants to throw it. Looking to the end zone. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Grinding away on the ground. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Again, makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackle, but forced down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. First down here for this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him at the 27. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the tailback's got it again. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field. Ball handed off. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
But there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. 2nd down play coming up. It's a quarterback keeper. Ball comes loose. The offense gets the football back. Very lucky. Still have a chance now.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. It felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
The important 3rd down play coming up. It on a design run. Past the 45. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. Looking for a man. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.